Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be looking at some of Deco's words as he has given some insight into Lewandowski's disallowed goal against Real Sociedad. He discusses about that. He talks about the semi-automatic offside trap or their offside system. And as well, we're going to be looking at Sergio Busquets as he has given his opinion on Marc Gasol this season. And lastly, talking about Tony Fernandez, could he be an option to give some rest and be an alternative to Lamine Yamal? But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything is posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into the video. All right, guys, let's get straight into the video and let's look at some of Deco's words in an interview that he did give to Mundo Deportivo recently. He starts about talking about Lewandowski's controversial disallowed goal, and he says, I think VAR, and this isn't just about this game, still hasn't solved the problem it was supposed to fix. Technology still hasn't been able to go beyond a human decision. We're still facing controversial calls like the ones at Anoeta, which is likely not the correct one. And I completely agree right here with Deco. The whole reason why you bring in VAR and you bring in all this technology is to eliminate errors in that the referees could potentially cause, say in case of a wrongly disallowed goal, a wrongly disallowed offside call, for example. And I still think this is the case. Obviously, we've made some improvements. We've limited it, and we have reduced the amounts of errors that these referees, they do produce. But it's still not a perfect system. Even last season, we were robbed against Real Madrid. You think about that controversial goal in which it wasn't even given to us against Real Madrid, and that could have changed the course of the game. But I completely agree there with Deco. And Deco continues. He says, but there's a question. What happened? Where's the error? If there is one. If not, that's fine. Just explain it to us because we're a bit lost on what semi-automatic means, whether VAR has influence or if the referee truly cannot do anything. It continues on. It says, are we going to ask for an explanation for what happened on Sunday? This isn't going to fix what happened in the match. The truth is, it was a goal that was disallowed, and they say it was done incorrectly. And, it's not. And I would say it's not an excuse for Barcelona's poor performance, but that disallowed goal, it did play a part in the game in which Barcelona, they did lose, obviously. He continues on. He says, if it's an issue with the semi-automatic system that ultimately doesn't work, then we should go back to the other system. Those in charge owe us some explanation. We're not going to do all of this, but we need an explanation. And that's obviously something that La Liga, they're not going to do. I did like how, I remember back, I think it was Spurs versus Liverpool, when there was a controversial decision that was completely, incorrect. The Premier League, they actually came out and they said, hey, we apologize. That was a decision that was incorrect. I would like La Liga to take some accountability for that as well, and just, claim some responsibility. Say, hey, it's an issue. We will try not to repeat this again. But the technology is imperfect. There's always going to be flaws, and that's just only going to get better with time. And Deco even talks about that Real Madrid goal. He says, Lamine's goal last season against Real Madrid, I think rather than complaining, we need to focus on making football clearer for everyone. We'd like to understand. I think this would be good for football, for La Liga, and to help prevent similar situations for other clubs. And I think that's the goal, to reduce the amount of errors that are, in today's game and just make it, an actual fair representation of what is out there on the field. But now, guys, I'm going to be moving on and looking at some of the words that Sergio Busquets has said in regards to Marc Gasol. And Sergio Busquets starts off by saying, he has surprised us a lot. We already knew that he was very good because I knew him from training and from my last year at Barca. The truth is that the level that he is giving now is superlative, moving the team and also giving assists. He is spectacular. He talks about Hansi Flick's Barca. He says, Barca is very good. I didn't expect everything to go so fast. It's a different style, but very attractive. And the players have taken the idea of the coach very quickly. And I absolutely love these words from Sergio Busquets because this is the best CDM in the history of the game, and he's giving you praise. He's saying that you're such a tremendous asset to the team. You give assists, you help dictate the tempo and everything, and he's a spectacular player. I think that's fantastic praise from what is the best CDM of all time. And Marc Gasol this season, he's been absolutely fantastic, and you've seen it out on the pitch when he isn't there. Barcelona have struggled at times, and hopefully Marc Gasol can have a tremendous season at Barcelona, which would be his first season at the very top level. And the last piece of news or topic that I did want to discuss with you guys on today's video is in regards to Tony Fernandez, because this report from Sport is saying that Hansi Flick views Tony Fernandez is best positioned as a false right winger, and due to his injury, he will be having to recover. But once he is back in roughly 3 weeks' time, Hansi Flick considers him an alternative to Lamine Yamal. When Lamine Yamal he has to rest, or when we want to play something different, Tony Fernandez is an option to give some rest to Lamine Yamal, and I absolutely love that. We saw Tony Fernandez in the preseason, and he is a player with quality. He's absolutely doing well in Barcelona. I feel like obviously he is injured at the moment, but he is one of our bright emerging talents from La Masia, and it's crazy how we're gonna have a 16-year-old basically give rest to a 17-year-old. That's absolutely fantastic. But guys, what do you guys make of Tony Fernandez? Are you guys happy with his quality? Do you guys view him as a good alternative to Lamine Yamal, or would you say, hey, maybe he's a little bit too raw? Maybe having this season him stay at Barcelona like is more fitting for him, and potentially put some faith in Ansu Fati or Ferran Torres when he comes, or even a Pau Victor, for example. But guys, that was it for the Barcelona news of the day. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on everything that I have discussed on today's video. What do you guys make of Deco's words in regards to that controversial Lewandowski goal, and as well as let's say Busquets' words in regards to Marc Gasol and Tony Fernandez? Are you guys happy with him? Are you guys not? Definitely let me know down below in the comments. But guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.